From the tournament's opening round, Charlie Woods displayed exceptional skill. His swing carried the effortless rhythm fans recognized from his father's prime, yet it bore his own distinct signature. He strung together birdies with patience and composure, closing with a commanding under-par performance. This wasn't a narrow victory, it was a definitive statement. Winning by multiple strokes against the nation's top junior players sent a clear message. Charlie Woods isn't here to participate, he's here to dominate. The impact was immediate. His junior world ranking soared overnight, placing him in contention for golf's most prestigious upcoming events. For any teenager, this would be transformative. For Tiger Woods' son, it meant stepping into a spotlight that had been waiting since he first gripped a club. Tournament directors responded quickly with invitations to elite championships. Fans began speculating about his future, but beyond rankings and trophies, the real story unfolded in the atmosphere itself. Crowds followed every hole. Media queued for interviews. Fellow competitors felt the weight of his presence. In one weekend, Charlie didn't just claim a title, he shifted the narrative. For years, people wondered whether he could emerge from his father's shadow. After this performance, the golf world had its answer. The celebration had barely ended when a different voice joined the conversation. Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear himself. A man who understands better than most what it means to dominate golf while living under relentless public scrutiny. While others cheered, Nicklaus offered something different. A warning. His words didn't stem from cynicism or doubt, but from decades of watching the game, the fame, and the burden that accompanies both. The road ahead is difficult, Nicklaus cautioned, and he wasn't referring only to competition. He meant the invisible battles that never appear on a scorecard. For the child of a sporting icon, the journey transcends skill. It's about enduring constant comparisons, impossible expectations, and a spotlight that never dims. These challenges, Nicklaus knows, can break even the most talented young athletes without proper preparation. Nicklaus's caution came from deeply personal experience. Decades earlier, his own son Gary was thrust into fame at just 16, plastered across Sports Illustrated's cover with the bold label, "The Next Nicklaus." Instead of launching a legendary career, that moment became a turning point, for the worse. The pressure, the endless attention, the scrutiny of every swing, it became overwhelming. Gary eventually stepped away from competitive golf, proving that talent alone can't protect you from crushing expectations. That's why Nicklaus views Charlie's moment as both inspiring and dangerous. The victory demonstrates potential. The attention reveals the challenge ahead. And in today's era, where social media amplifies every highlight, mistake, and opinion, the intensity far exceeds what Gary ever faced. Charlie's rise is undeniable, but so is the spotlight. Nicklaus's words serve as both caution and gift, a reminder that the path to greatness requires more than a golf club. It demands resilience. In golf, pressure can be invisible, but for Charlie Woods, it's impossible to ignore. Every swing, every putt is watched, recorded, and compared to one of history's greatest players, his father. For most junior golfers, the gallery includes parents and a few friends. For Charlie, it's a wall of cameras, reporters, and fans waiting to see if he's the next Tiger. That expectation doesn't just follow him, it surrounds him. The modern spotlight burns hotter than ever. When Gary Nicklaus faced pressure in the 1980s, media cycles had pauses. There were breaks between tournaments, moments to breathe. Today, coverage is constant, fueled by social media feeds, viral clips, and instant commentary from millions online. One great shot trends worldwide in minutes. One bad round does the same. There's nowhere to hide and no chance to develop quietly in the shadows. Nicklaus himself acknowledges this is an entirely new battlefield. He praises Charlie's beautiful swing and poise under pressure, but questions whether the teenager can truly grasp what lies ahead. It's not just about hitting fairways. It's about navigating an environment where critics, comparisons, and expectations never rest. The mental game now extends far beyond the golf course. The irony: Charlie's success fuels the very challenge he must overcome. The more he wins, the bigger the headlines. The bigger the headlines, the greater the scrutiny. It's a cycle that can inspire or exhaust, depending on how it's managed. For Charlie, mastering his craft will be only half the battle. The other half will be building the mental resilience to carry the Woods name without being crushed by it. And in the eyes of those who've walked this path, that might be the greatest test of all. For Tiger Woods, this isn't just about raising a champion, it's about raising his son. He knows better than anyone how unforgiving golf can be, how quickly praise turns to criticism, and how the game's demands can consume a life. That's why, even amid Charlie's victory, Tiger's message remains consistent. Let Charlie find his own way. Winning is important, but loving the game is essential. Tiger's role is a delicate balancing act. He's a mentor with unmatched experience, but also a father who understands the risks of pushing too hard, too soon. Instead of chasing every tournament, Tiger carefully selects where Charlie competes, weighing competitive challenges against the benefits of rest and growth. It's a strategy built not for short-term wins, but for a lasting career. Shielding Charlie from unnecessary distractions is part of the plan. While the spotlight is inescapable, Tiger works to control its intensity. Interviews are limited, media opportunities selective, and the emphasis remains on preparation and improvement rather than publicity. For Tiger, protecting his son from burnout is as crucial as helping him improve his game. At the heart of it all is a shared understanding between father and son. They've walked fairways together since Charlie could grip a club, facing pressure-packed moments as a team. But now, as Charlie steps into the competitive world independently, Tiger's role is shifting from leading every step to letting him take the lead. It's a transition filled with pride, caution, and hope that the lessons Tiger learned in his toughest moments will give Charlie the tools to write his own story. The victory is recorded, but for Charlie Woods, the real journey is just beginning. Every win opens doors, and this one has swung wide. Invitations to prestigious junior tournaments are arriving, offering chances to compete against the world's best young players. Each event is a stepping stone, but also a spotlight, with every round adding to his growing legacy or challenging him to protect it. The opportunities are as exciting as they are demanding. Selection for national junior teams, entry into elite amateur championships, even early exposure to professional events, all within reach. But each new stage brings higher stakes, tougher opponents, and greater scrutiny. The margin for error shrinks, and the mental game becomes as critical as the physical. Staying grounded will be the greatest challenge. Rising quickly is one thing, staying there is another. The combination of media pressure, public expectation, and personal ambition can push even the most talented athlete to their limits. But if anyone understands this journey, it's the Woods family. And with the right balance of support, strategy, and resilience, Charlie has a chance to do more than live up to expectations. He has a chance to define his own legacy.